Good morning. Welcome to Optimal Frequency. I'm Grant. I talk to spirits here at my house using sources of white noise. I then filter out the sound of the white noise with an artificial intelligence, and that leaves behind only the spirit responses. Today, I am going to wing a session up at the sink. I got about 5 different things I want to kind of been ruminating in my mind over the past few days, different things and shows I watched. I want to ask some questions about different things. And then Gary hit me with an email last night. He wanted me to decipher some sound. Just got a whole plethora of kind of like little mini things I want to ask the spirits. So it's just going to be a mishmash of various questions today. Not sure how it's going to turn out. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm up here at the sink. I got my sugar pole, and I'm just gonna wing a series of questions, a few things that have crossed my mind, and I'm gonna let the spirits guide me today and see where this session goes. Let's turn this on, and I might let it just run for a little bit and see what kind of conversation comes through and analyze some of that too. Good morning, spirits. I hope I'm connected to my team. I've done my prayer. I've asked you, I've communicated what I want to sort of speak about, a few topics. This thought just struck me as I'm here today, and it's getting kind of cool, and fall is approaching. Do you spirits have seasons where you are? So last night, Gary sent me an email. I very briefly checked it. I was headed to bed actually and turning the computer off when I saw it, so I very quickly listened to it. It was himself and Jen in the haunted swamp, and he wanted to know what I thought a particular message was saying. So I sent that back to him. Were they in contact with something negative and or evil? Is that swamp a dangerous place? Could something follow them home from that swamp? Now, when Gary sent me the email, he said, here, I want you to analyze this. He said, I think he said the name that they heard was Mike. He said, we called it Dirty Mike because it grabbed Jen's leg. Well, the first thing that crossed my mind was, that's kind of rude, putting a moniker like that onto a spirit that you don't know about. You don't know if he grabbed her leg or whatever else. Did that spirit take offense when they called it Dirty Mike? And so kind of along the same lines, when you go into like a haunted swamp or a haunted forest or any forest, Are there spiritual creatures in there? In the forests? Leprechauns? Fairies? That kind of thing? Do those creatures exist and we actually rarely see them, if ever? Do gnomes exist? Like garden gnomes? Forest gnomes? Are they mischievous? My spiritual ancestors and forefathers that have gone on before me, do they assist me on my team, or do they assist my team on the other side? Do they watch over me and follow my everyday life? Robin and I watched a Netflix show on a serial killer last night. I'm trying to think of his name, Dennis. It was called The Tapes of Dennis So-and-so. He was over in Britain, I think. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I don't want to dwell on particularly the negativity, and I don't want to speak to him or anything like that. What I want to know is it a choice that a serial killer makes somewhere along his earthly path to become a serial killer, or was it preordained? Has anyone ever lived a pretty normal life up until, say, their mid-40s? And then decided to become, hey, I'm just going to become a serial killer? And, they've never really been into torturing animals or anything like that? Or would it pretty much take, some kind of traumatic brain incident to have that effect on someone? Do serial killers want to be caught? Not really digging that topic right now, so let's change speeds here. Robin and I have sold the house. We're in the process of packing everything here. We're going to be doing our big move out to the country. And there's a few things I'm real, cannot get high-speed internet out there. Well, I can get some satellite, but apparently it's terrible. And so much of my life is I'm on that computer doing stuff on the internet. Are we going to get a good satellite connection out there if I pay for that? Is there something special I should do with that property? Because I don't have work right now. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm talking to spirits in my sink. Should I start a farm or something? I'm not talking a huge major farm, you know, with 300 head of cattle or anything. You know, I'm just thinking maybe some pigs, some cows, a couple of cows, rabbits, I don't know, frolicking goats. Do you have a message for me today? Do you have a message for any of our viewers today? Thank you for coming through and answering my mishmash of questions today. I know I was kind of all over the place. I'm going to send out some light. I hope you all have a good day, or whatever time frame you use there. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you, and to you, the viewer. We'll catch you all in the next video.